going on, everyone? This is Mike Colleen at MikeColleen.com. We've got Julie back, the Vietnamese crazy one. Don't know what to call her. All right, we were talking about something. Let's see, how am I going to do this? Oh, because the light isn't there. Now, Julie does not want to be on camera. She's too shy. So she's right over here. I'm going to show you. No, just kidding. I won't do that. All right, I'm going to move over this way because the light is all. All right, so move that up a little bit. Move that. There we go. All right, so say hello.
Hello.
Okay, so hopefully you guys heard that. She's kind of quiet. So we were talking about a technique that I teach in my course, and I wish I would have had it on video because we're talking about it. And she's like, "Oh, that's so true, men this, men that." So Eric, by the way, Eric's here. He flew all the way out from Michigan, Detroit. He's out here, and he's obviously asleep right now. Well, you don't know that you can't see the sun. The sun's down, so he's tired from the flight. So we're going to get him on film soon enough. Maybe tomorrow, maybe the next day. So we're going to watch, kind of put the pieces together for his personal journey. Okay, so now, Julie and I were talking about, there's a technique that I developed in my course a long time ago. Because the problem with most men is, and I was showing Julie the technique. She goes, "Oh, I hate it when they do that." Is when men look at a woman, they lean forward and they do this eyeball thing. Like what I call it being linear or laser beaming. What would you call it? Laser beaming?
Yes.
All right. So a lot of guys don't know this. When you look at a woman in the male way, which is external, do you like it?
No.
No, this whole like linear thing. You know, most men don't know this, and I've made videos about this. Stay neutral when you're with a girl, or take a half step back. Okay. So here's the basic technique in person. Cause all right, Eric's here today, and we did one session today already, and it's like wow, because I remember you talking about this in your video, but I thought I understood. I'm like, that's what I'm saying. In the video, you get an idea of it. It's in person. I can shift your energy toward like, oh, that. Because I've been working on techniques to get them to open up, to be internal, to all the stuff I talk about. So the technique I'm about to teach you, if you don't have the internal awareness, and if you're just this forehead male thing, you're like, what are you talking about? Even when you do it, you won't get it. So number one, we got to open you up. But that's another session, okay? I'm still working on Eric with that. So here's what I did. I thought, okay, the problem is, I'm trying to figure out a way to kind of start this, is when guys laser beam girls and they connect from forehead, like guys, you do it. You look at her tits and then you look at her face, you look at her tits. Can you feel it when a guy stares at your tits?
Yeah.
Do you like it?
No.
No, she does not like it. Okay, when you're walking or standing in line somewhere and some guy is behind you and he laser beams, like the male laser beam thing on your ass, can you feel it?
Yes.
Does it feel creepy?
Yes.
You don't like it, do you?
No, I don't.
It feels weird. Guys, I know it sounds bizarre. When you take my course, I will do it to you, and you'll be like, Jesus, I can feel that. I'm like, yeah, but you got to be open to your right brain. See, your right brain is connected to your five senses, so you can feel more when you're in your right brain, huh?
Yes.
Do you understand the difference between when you're in your logical brain and right brain?
Yes.
You can tell the difference, huh?
Yes.
See, guys, if you've listened to my other videos, women have more nerves than the corpus callosum, so a woman can be logical, and then in their right brain where they're feeling and emotions, right?
Yes.
Well, have you noticed? Okay, I don't think I've ever interviewed a woman to say this. Have you ever noticed that most men are stuck in their logical mind?
Yes.
She's laughing. She's grinning right now. Okay. So, do you like that? No. Do you feel like there's a lack of communication?
Yes.
Does it turn you off?
Yes.
Yes, it turns women off, guys. The funny thing is, the male brain is the left brain, which is the logical brain, okay? Sorry, I'm still trying to get that. I don't know why that light's being so weird. Maybe it's because I'm not close enough. All right, so the normal way that men talk every day is like this, huh?
Yes.
And they're doing this, and even their tone is like they're talking down a tube, almost through their nose, right?
Yes.
You can hear that?
Yeah.
And when a guy talks to you and he looks at you, he locks on like from forehead to forehead. Do you like that?
No.
No. Does it feel controlling?
Yes.
Does it feel forced?
Yeah.
Guys, I'm telling you, when you take this course, I promise you, beyond a shadow of a doubt, I'm going to open you up and wake you up to some things that you've been doing that you're not even conscious of that drive women nuts. And yet, guys are like, well, then why do women date men? Do they have any choice?
No.
No. Who else are you going to date?
No.
All right. When you met me, were you kind of surprised at how different I was than other guys?
Yes.
Would you feel that way? Okay. Now, here's the thing. You can look at her, but don't laser beam. Don't lock on. You're like, what do you mean? Now, again, that's another course. This is a quick video on an understanding, okay? I will give you an idea in a minute, a little more. When I look at you, does it feel comfortable?
Yes.
Can you explain the difference based on what I said so far?
Because you feel relaxing. You're not staring at me. You.
Well, I'm looking at you right now, but there's a difference between the way I'm looking at you versus this. Okay.
Yeah.
So go
and
ahead.
then you have more space in between. You know.
Mm-hmm.
I feel it.
She has a Vietnamese accent. She said you have more space in between. So when I talk to you, I don't lean forward, do I?
Yes.
See, when I talk to looking at me now. First of all, I don't get super close. Second of all, I don't lean forward. Third of all, I don't do the eye laser beam thing.
Yeah.
Because I could actually be. What if I was standing way over there and I laser beamed you?
Oh my God.
All right. She just squinted when I did that. When I did this to her, right?
Yeah.
It's because it feels like I'm invading your space, huh?
Yes.
It feels like I'm entering into her face.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Make me feel uncomfortable.
Makes her feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Do you notice when you talk to someone like that for a while, it closes your mind up and like you get really tight?
Yes.
Yes. So what do you think about that? What do you have to say about that? She's rolling her eyes like, I don't like. You don't like it?
I don't like it.
Say it out loud. Say I don't like.
I don't like it.
All right. So are you the only woman on the planet that thinks that?
No, most of women like that. They think like me.
Say talk a little bit louder.
Most of women think like me, I think.
They don't like it. You're right. In fact, women talk about this, don't they?
Yes.
Oh man, they're so rude. They're so intrusive, right?
Yes.
Like they're space. That's my ex-girlfriend. She called them space invaders because they invaded your space.
Yeah.
Now here's the thing, guys. You think you're doing something that's normal. Have you ever noticed how guys do it to each other when they talk? They lean forward, they look at each other.
Yeah.
That's the male way of doing things. But to women, it is rude. Is it equivalent to pointing at you? Do you like it when I point at you like that? No. So I'm going to give you a couple pointers right now. Is there anything else you want to say about anything at all? She's kind of shy. So here's how I'm going to give you a couple pointers. So one thing I do is when I approach a woman, number one, my awareness is inside me. It's not here. And now when I was teaching you were laughing, huh?
Yes.
Because a lot of guys, it's almost like there's a beam of energy, a laser beam, a concentrated energy. It's poking you in the face, isn't it?
Yes.
Or if they're looking at your boobies, it's like it's touching your boobies, huh?
Yes.
And it's not comfortable, is it? You're in public going like, what are you doing, dude?
Yeah.
Huh? So all you do is you put your awareness here. And do you notice how that makes the space feel more comfortable?
Yes.
All right. So would you say that's what you feel when you're around me?
Yes.
All right. So I explained to Julie, I teach guys a couple things. Number one, put their awareness inside. And when they approach a woman, don't walk right up. But to walk up and leave space. That's number one. Leave some space. Number two, don't lean forward. Or number three, technically. Stay neutral. So when you walk up, leave her some space. Like at the bank teller, the cashier at the store, or in public, you approach a woman. All you do is give her space. The other thing is, instead of leaning forward, have you ever saw a guy do this?
Oh my God.
They take, instead of their neck being up and down, they make it go forward.
Yeah.
Yeah, there it goes, right?
Yeah.
Is that kind of creepy?
Yeah, creepy.
It's really creepy. Would you say really creepy?
Yes.
Let me do
Really
this like
creepy.
this.
Yes.
So the other thing I do, number one, have the awareness, just put your awareness on your body, inside your chest, let's say. And I know that right there is something I don't have to show you in person, but at the very least, imagine you're looking at here. All right? So because that takes the pressure off you, doesn't it?
Yes.
You don't feel pressured by me at all, do you?
No.
All right, so you walk up. Number two, leave her some space. Number three, instead of leaning forward, even looking forward, stay neutral, up and down. Don't be gawking. A lot of guys. Have you ever seen guys that do this so much their neck is like stuck there,
Yeah.
and they don't even know they're doing it. And they
Yeah.
okay. Notice how my voice got nasally because I'm doing this.
Yes.
Do you say a lot? Would you say that a lot of men have this kind of nasally nose?
Yeah.
Is it irritating?
Yeah.
It is.
Irritating.
Say it again.
Irritating.
All right. So the other thing I do with Adam is I'll take a quarter step back. I'll take it. Okay, so I'll walk up. Number one, okay, the other thing I won't do is I won't be face to face. Do not square up. That's battle positions. You can read any body language book that's decent, and they'll tell you that is not cool. You got to let the space slide by. So, number one, if I approach a woman, I'll be kind of at an angle. The other thing is I will take a step back and I'll lean away a little bit. So I'm gonna walk up to you. So hi Julie, how you doing?
I'm good.
Does that feel good when I kind of give you space?
Yes.
Give them space, not only with your physical body, but with your eyes. Again, I'm not gonna see how I'm doing it. Do you feel my hand now? I'm putting my awareness inside. Those are a couple tips that you can apply right now anywhere you're going. That you'll notice that women will. So, do you notice how open you are with me?
Yeah.
Okay, what happens when I do this?
Oh no.
Her face just scrunched up and she unconsciously leaned away and she started to turn like, oh no. Which is what women do. They'll cross their arms, they'll lean back, and they'll turn. Those are the three, and their face gets tight because they're closing up.
Yeah. That's true.
Very true, huh?
Uh-huh.
So here's the final piece. So I told Julie if I would practice this technique at Macy's or any place, do it all the time till it becomes really natural because your body needs to feel something. Eric and I are going to work on this tomorrow. So I said I would walk up to someone at Macy's or the grocery store and I'd walk up and I'd do all the things I just taught you. I wouldn't square up on her. I'd be kind of over here. I would take a step back. Now that I take a step back, I can tell by her now she wants to lean forward and grab me, don't you, and pull me, huh?
Yes.
I can feel it because she kind of looked at me like, oh, come talk to me. Even though she's consciously aware of it, it's the reptilian system is getting like, whoa, come. But what happens when the guy does this?
No.
Yeah,
I avoid.
she avoids it, she said. She literally turned like, oh, and her eyes closed up. Do you notice how your body does that? Even though you know what I'm doing?
Yes.
It's an unconscious reaction, okay? So I said, this is what I'll do. I'll walk up and say Macy's, let's say. And I used to practice this all the time. I mean, for years till I got really good at it. And it's a simple technique. So you do all the things I taught you in the video so far. And you walk up, right?
Uh-huh.
You do the whole lean away thing. And you kind of look around. And you do the whole peripheral thing with your awareness inside. And so I was wondering, where's the men's jeans department? So go ahead and point.
Over there?
So I do two things. Number one, I put my awareness over there.
Yeah.
And I'm in peripheral vision as I look at her. So I'm actually looking past her. So my awareness goes there. I'm in peripheral vision. And I immediately turn and say thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so when I did that to you the first time when you were on the couch, what did you say? I said, what do you feel?
I feel you ignore me.
Okay, get a little closer. So you feel what?
You feel you ignore me.
So she said that she feels like I ignored her. So then I said, what does that make you want to do?
Want to grab you back.
Wants to pull me back. And you will feel that if you do the internal awareness enough, because you have to feel it. Okay, so what I said earlier, when you're in your right brain, can you feel more?
Yeah.
So when you're in your left brain, a guy looks at your body, or from behind you, you can't notice it, huh?
Yeah, no.
Just like a male. When you're in your left brain, you don't notice, like, what are you talking about? Most men never open up to the right brain. So what the goal of that technique is to get your emotional, physical nervous system to feel when a girl laser beams you, tractor beams, and tries to pull you back. Because when I did that,
Yeah.
and I walked away, you wanted to pull me back, didn't you?
Yeah.
And that's what I'm trying to get you guys to feel. Once you experience that, you'll be like, oh, this is what they mean by flipping the tables, flipping the game. Now you got her chasing you. Now you got to go and come back. Because 100% of the guys that you talk to at work, at the grocery store, that look at you, you're just like, get away, get away,
Right.
get away, because they're doing this thing. Oh, hi, and they're trying to. Oh, here, you can get lined, because you can tell they like you and they want you, huh?
Yeah.
Because they're being ultra nice and they lock on and all that stuff. So, oh my God. So here's a good deal, guys. You're going to be the one guy that isn't doing all that bullshit that's tractor beaming and locking on eye to eye. You don't want to lock on. You want to look out here and go peripheral with your awareness inside, and you want to look past her so she's in the center. Does that make you feel comfortable?
Yes.
Yes. So that's the best I can do in a video. If you really want to master this one technique, get your butt in here. You can hire me for just that technique, and that one technique that you practice again and again and again, dozens of times, it'll start to lock in, and you'll feel so comfortable meeting women and approaching women and asking women out. Oh my God, it's so much easier now. This is Mike Colleen, MikeColleen.com. Buy my book, Crack the Female Code, at crackthefemalecode.com. Want to say anything? Say bye.
Bye.
I'll see you guys, man. Buy my book, Crack the Female Code, crackthefemalecode.com. I promise you that'll open your eyes. There's a lot more after that. Bye.